Hey, what's up, Cade? So here's a video that I promised you, and today I'm going to give you about 3 tips that mainly you can do to your website to increase your traffic. Okay, so the first tip that I have for you, which first of all, you have a pretty nice website, um, but the first tip that I have for you is content, and by content I mean the words on your website and your pictures. Okay, so say this picture here. If I go to save as, see how it's saved under this right here? This is what Google reads when it looks at your picture. So instead what you want to do is take this picture off of your website, re-save it as a keyword. For example, realtor in Amarillo, right? That's a keyword that people are typing into Google. Buy my house Amarillo. That's another word that people are typing into Google. So you want to do that with every image. That way you can have more keywords on your website. Okay, and then that includes your logo. See right here, save as. This is what Google reads. So, and also you want to add about 1,000 to 1,500 words on your front page. As you can see, you don't have much words, and keep in mind that content is king in Google's eyes, in Bing's eyes, and all these search engines. So I did pull up a couple of your top competitors there in Amarillo. We Buy Ugly Houses, Mitchell Property Group. That's part of the buying houses. And then I pulled up a realtor brokerage, right? Lions Realty. That's who popped up on the front page when I typed in Realtor Amarillo. And the other guys when I typed in Buy My House Amarillo. So I put all 4 of you onto this tool that I have that allows me to look at the back end of your website. So this is what the back end of your website looks like. And this is the other realtor. This is the brokerage. See that? They got front page power. Overall website power here is a 27. And you have 0 for both. Keywords, you have 0. And they have 1,400. Now that doesn't mean they're ranking for all of them, but let's take a look at it to give you an idea. Okay, line them up from least to greatest. Keep in mind that in order to be in the front page of Google, you have to be in positions 1 through 10. And as you can see, they're in first position for each one of these words that people type into Google. Lions Realty Amarillo, they're searched 90 times a month. Lions Realty Amarillo TX is typed into Google 80 times a month. So that's already 170 searches there, right? 806 Homes, 100 searches a month. First position. So they're at the top of the page of Google. But that's words that we can't really use for your website, right? So let's look at the more general terms. Let's see here. Let's take out lions. It seems like they're lions and 806. Let's exclude those. Okay. Real estate companies Amarillo TX is searched 60 times a month. Let's see. Country Homes for Sale in Amarillo TX 100 times a month. And they're in the second position for that. Real estate companies Amarillo TX. So these guys are getting hundreds and hundreds of searches and clicks because they're in the first position, second position. They're still at the top of the page. Homes for sale outside of Amarillo city limits, 20 searches a month. Real estate companies Amarillo TX, 60 searches a month. Realtors in Amarillo TX, 90 searches a month. But the competition for realtors is high. Typically, what you want to see is 1 through 10, 1 through 15. This is a competition level. Now that let's see, country homes for sale near Amarillo TX 9, but 20 searches a month. So you start getting the idea, right? Now the buy my house keywords. Let's see here. So we buy houses Amarillo is typed into Google 60 times a month. Now these are very low difficulty in order to outrank your competitors. Here's higher ones, right? House for sale in Amarillo. There's the realtor ones. Home for sale in Amarillo, 35, 150 searches a month. That would be a good one. Homes for sale, 400 searches a month. That one's probably definitely worth fighting for. Homes for sale Amarillo TX, 800 searches a month. House for sale Amarillo TX, 150. Foreclosure homes Amarillo TX, 100 searches a month. That's probably investor like yourself searching, and that's a very low competition word. But I want to spend a couple minutes on that just to kind of give you an idea of what you could be missing out on. So that's pretty much the first tip that I have for you is the keywords and the content. The second tip is how to get power to your website, and that's through backlinks. What a backlink is a link on somebody else's website that points back to yours. That's how you get power to your website. You want backlinks on powerful websites, because if you put your links on weak websites, then it'll pull your scores down. And as you can see, you have 0 backlinks. So really want to work on getting those to get your scores up to look better in Google's eyes, and then they'll start ranking you. So the next tip that I have for you is your GMB. If you don't have a Google My Business account, you need to get one. And if you do get one, the way you start outranking your competitors here is by getting citations. What a citation is anytime you list your business name, phone number, and address on an online directory such as Yelp.com or YellowPages.com, that's what a citation is. And that is a big time ranking factor here. Okay. Really recommend you get this and that you start ranking, because you want to be in the top 3 here. All right, so those are the 3 tips that I have for you, Cade. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 806-268-7118. Remember, these are things you can do yourself, but if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you out. All that I ask in return for this video, brother, is if you can leave me a review on my GMB, and it will be on the email, just to let me know if I'm helping people out with this video or not. All right, have a good one, brother.